Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. All right, man. I was sent this video, and I wanted to make a quick. I know this has nothing to do with this video, but I'm gonna put a quick disclaimer. I was fed the wrong information about this individual I'm about to talk about. Now I'm about to talk about Holly Robinson in this video, but I made a mistake. I thought Holly Robinson's father, who played Gordon on Sesame Street, was the guy that played in Willie Dynamite. But her father did actually play Gordon on Sesame Street. But it wasn't the guy that played in the exploitation movie Willie Dynamite. So I just wanted to make a quick correction right quick. So, mishap on my part. But nevertheless, I want to talk about Holly Robinson Peete. And once again, black people feeding into this whole fake election. Like I said, this election was the biggest joke that I ever seen. It was a complete joke. After this joke of election, it should make you not trust politicians ever again. It should make you not want to ever vote again. The whole thing is a scam. Our ancestors died for the right for us to vote. Get out of here. Don't come on my channel talking that stupid shit. Get out of here. Fuck out of here. I think our ancestors was fighting for more than the right to vote. I think they were just fighting more for the right to be treated like decent human beings. So, whatever. And like I said before, this whole election ain't been about nothing but anything is better than Trump. We have no plan, but anything is better than Trump. Vote for us because anything is better than Trump. Or Trump's a racist, but Joe Biden ain't. And Kamala Harris is a chameleon. She don't know whether she want to be black, mixed, Asian. She don't know what the fuck she want to be. She whatever she want to be when it's convenient for her. She is the queen of pandering. And like I said before, I think certain people starting to see early signs that Kamala Harris and Joe Biden ain't gonna do shit for black people. And the funny thing is, they on record saying it. Once again, Joe Biden has, Joe Biden has dodged the issue of reparations, but you stupid black fucks, you stupid dummies, voted for him. But once again, this man said a KKK member was his mentor. But y'all calling Trump a racist. Not that I'm defending Trump, but let me get to the thick of things. Let me get to what Holly Robinson Peete talked about. She basically was saying when she was on The Apprentice, she had heard several rumors about Donald Trump, the celebrity apprentice Donald Trump, using the N-word. And basically she said they wanted her to win because it was sort of like good PR. And Donald Trump's posted said, well, let the nigger win, which is, he was referring to Holly Robinson Peete. Now, keep in mind, Tom Arnold, people did several videos about Tom Arnold saying, hey, well, I got some tapes that could change possibly the whole outcome of the election. But Tom Arnold, not Tom Hanks. Tom Arnold said, well, I have the tapes, but I'm not going to release them because a lot of people's career could be at stake. And people like, dude, then why'd you say you had tapes that could change the election? So shut the fuck up. And it got to, and Tom Arnold kept saying that. He went on quite a few media outlets saying that, but then people was like, well, let us see these tapes. Well, let us see the tapes. He said he had tapes of Donald Trump using the N-word. But, Holly Robinson Peete is now talking about this, addressing this. Well, why didn't she address this 4 years ago when he was running for president? once again, it make me question people. Like, okay, if you heard about this, why didn't you say something? For real. And the same thing with Tom Arnold. If you knew you wasn't gonna release the tapes, then shut up. And then keep in mind, Mark Cuban said, you know what? Mark Cuban offered Tom Arnold $5 million. Not that I'm a fan of Mark Cuban, because Mark Cuban has said some racist shit in his time. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the biggest Mark Cuban fan myself. But Mark, one thing you got to understand with racism is levels to the shit and prejudice. You know, people argue among each other who's more racist than the other. For real. You'll have a person that's semi-racist, extremely racist. You know what I'm saying? A tad bit racist. Like I said, it's levels to that shit. But at the end of the day, Tom Arnold was offered millions of dollars by Mark Cuban. He said, I will give you $5 million for those tapes. And I think he upped it to 10 million at one time. I would have to go back and look. But Mark Cuban offered him, you know what I'm saying? He offered the man millions of dollars. He said, well, give me those. He said, give me those tapes. He said, I'll give you 10. He said, I'll give you $10 million for those tapes. Tom Arnold still wouldn't release the tapes. And he was offered $10 million. But he was sitting up saying, well, he was trying to protect people. Well, like I said, man, this is what make me like question the authenticity of people like Holly Robinson. Because, like I said before, you had vital information about this dude, but you didn't say nothing. And for what reason? But now you feel like it's safe? Stop it. I just think something is strange about that. I really do. You had over 4 years to say something. You could have said something when it was first announced that he was the Republican nominee for the presidency. Nobody said nothing. So now all of a sudden everybody is hollering about, oh, Trump's racist. It's kind of funny. You got all these, Negro dummies hollering about one president is a racist, but then people voted for a new one. Like I said, Joe Biden is on video referring to black people as animals and savages. But at the end of the day, there we go. That's that settle for less mentality that we have. Just take anything. Just settle for anything. But, I just wanted to put that out there. This your boy Town Biz. I'm out.